I thought I could save her. The title, Propose, suggests something almost celebratory. This is the assumption I had when I first listened to the song by Natori. However, the lyrics change the context completely. Propose transforms from a song about proposal to the fear of proposal. The music video goes one step further. It changes it from being relatable into a complete tragedy. It becomes a story about the consequences of doing nothing. The music video continually reinforces this. When the video starts, a band of angels can be seen. Every instrument is audible, except for the saxophone. Once the second verse begins, the darker tone becomes less subtle. The girl, who was once just an object of affection, is seen with bandages tearing her apart. Is the final touch of tragedy. Her turning into the wind suggests her passing. The second verse is when these lyrics become especially powerful. Grows deeper. The once abstract line now reflects how he views the people who abused her. It also reflects how he views himself. Right before the chorus, the lyrics express his desire to share this burden. While it's possible that she could have pushed him away, it's more likely that his desire was something that he kept only to himself. This second verse brutally confirms that the spiral of doubt has fallen into a spiral of grief. The post-chorus is an absolute gut punch when all of these ideas are fully considered. The bike was once used as imagery of fantasy. With his white wedding suit, he dreamed of her riding alongside him. Now, it has been soiled in a black funeral suit. This is the same suit that he wore when looking at her in the verses. Exactly why he's only framed looking at her from afar. It explains why the lyrics are full of his questions to her. Why is it always me? What if she hates it? Did she laugh? Did she rush here? Why is it always you? These questions were what prevented him from moving. It's only after her death that he can finally ride to the destination that he needed most. But alas, his courage couldn't blossom until it's too late. It is commonly rumored that Propose takes direct inspiration from Takopi's original sin. The probability of this is high if you view Propose from a particular angle. The cause of the girl's bandages is left ambiguous in the music video, but gain two clear explanations once this parallel to Takopi gets made: domestic abuse and bullying. Both of these readings are supported by the girl's implied method of death. Taking off your shoes is a common precursor to suicide in Japan. When viewed like this, both Propose and Takopi cover the same subject matter, but they each have different things to say about it. Takopi explores how abuse is cyclical, while Propose explores what happens when you fail to confront abuse as a bystander. Interestingly, Takopi briefly explores this same theme with Azuma. Azuma's initial flaw is that he chooses to ignore Shizuka, even when he wants to help her. Propose asks a terrifying question. If confession were a means of life and death, would you do it? Could you overcome that fear? Most people would want to answer yes, but we all know the answer. I'm an adult now, and I've never had the courage to do so. Every crush I've ever had has ended in stagnation. Realistically, how could those stakes ever change the fear of rejection that stings sharper than any other? I described Propose as tragic instead of relatable, but that was a misdirection. Propose is tragic because it's relatable. Just like Azuma, the boy is shown constantly justifying why he can't do anything. In the first episode of Takopi, Shizuka's suicide is the natural end result of this justification. Takopi quickly moves on from this with time loops, but Propose forces you to sit with a deeply uncomfortable question. What if Takopi never messed with the timeline? What if Azuma had to deal with his grief? Sloth is a sin for a reason. When the stakes become this high, the inability to confront them can lead to disaster. Propose identifies this from two angles: the girl who could never be shown a normal life, and the boy who regrets not showing that to her. Propose hurts and resonates because it tugs at the easiest and most relatable sin to succumb to. Propose doesn't just work because it asks if you would act. It knows that most people wouldn't. That's why it presents the consequences. The song is sad, but the saddest things often come with the most hope. The boy may have to live with this regret forever, but you don't have to. So, are you going to propose, or what?